much, yeah? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to be back here on YouTube. Today we will be talking about Module 4. Module 4 is about the major scale. So this is our guitar course. So finish Module 1 about position, buying the guitar. Module 2 about, basic chords. Module 3 is about, putting them all together with the strumming. So you can check that here on the YouTube channel. And now today is Module 4, and we will be focusing on this one. Everything that I did there was the major scale. So this is a C major scale. And I can say this is the most important scale. I can say the most important scale. What is a major scale? Major scale is composed of those whole and half steps on the guitar. Because we have 12 notes, we will study that, everything today. And then after that, we will get those, we talked about this on Module 3 already, whole, half, where you can really get that. And for those of you who are asking about these gloves, I have what they call the musician hand dystonia, so focal hand dystonia, where I have like spasms or muscle contractions, and the gloves help to control those unwanted muscle contractions. So bear with me with that one, but I'm here to teach you about the major scale theory guitar, and we will actually use it after studying it. So it's going to be theory and application today. Hopefully, guys, you like it. So let's start already. How many notes do we actually have on the guitar or in music? So if we start on the guitar, we have an E string here, right? So I have to move a bit further so that you can see it. So I have a E string. So that's one. Number 2 is F, right? That's 2. And number 3 is F sharp. So we can also call it G flat. We talked about this already, about enharmonics, where when you go in this direction going up, it's called sharp. And we go down, it's called flat. Okay, so half step. So that's F sharp, and it's also called G flat. And it's all because of how we use it on different keys. Later on, we will talk about that, okay? But now, just have to know that F sharp is the same as G flat, okay? So E, F, F sharp, so that's 3 notes already. G, 4 notes. G sharp or A flat, 5 notes. A, and then A sharp or B flat. How many notes already? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 already here. And then 8, B. And then we don't usually use B sharp, and then we don't usually use E sharp. So if it's coming from B, it's gonna be C. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we have C sharp, 10. And then we have D, 11. And then we have D sharp, 12. So we have 12 notes all in all, All the notes here on the fingerboard, you have only 12 notes. But with the major scale, we also call it the diatonic scale. Okay, the notes that sounds good together, in a way we call it diatonic scale or major scale. So the formula, so we have a formula already, and it's called whole whole half, whole 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 half. Hello to Russell Sarmiento. Thank you for being here, the Filipino guitar community. Okay, James is here, Ninkas is here, Ogie is here, Almar Mapati is here, Randy is here, Christian Mercado, Isines Ariel Gonzalez. Thank you guys for dropping by on the YouTube channel. Dio and Jim, I said, V.A. Marco, Ryan Favor, Bobby De Los Reyes, and Oman Pogi. Yeah, so those are from the Filipino guitar community. And later on, we will be on Facebook. Okay, after this live stream, I'll go straight to Facebook. But we will talk about the C major scale. Okay, so we will start on the C note here on the third fret, fifth string, and we will use just the formula, right? The whole whole half, whole half. Whole is this one. This is half. You know, whole step, half step. So whole half, whole half. And when you do that formula on any note on the fingerboard, we talked about it on module 3 already, you will get this sound. And what we're going to study now is try to put the sets of notes, which major scale or diatonic scale, on our open string, and we will try to find different position, which is already on my PDF here that I'm going to open right now. Okay, so the first one, if we take this and just try to find that note, we will find it like the same as the open string, fourth string, right? So we can just play this, correct? So we have, and we get that, find that on here, and we have that. You see, we will try to build that scales in different positions. And it's already given on the PDF if you're following me on Patreon or the Filipino guitar community. We have the shape like this. Okay, so that's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, and then just go back. Now I see it like this. Every time you have a note, like let's say this is a C note, you can look at it like the notes are going that direction, which is okay, or going just like straight down, right? Or you can look at it just going on this direction, which is this one. And if you notice, they're all the same sound, which is C, D, F, G, A, B, C, or the Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, okay? But in different positions. I believe that this is very important because when you're doing like solos, when you're doing chord and melody, it's a good thing to know different positions on your fingerboard, okay? And later on, we will do another one. The first step actually is getting the note, your key. It doesn't matter if it's C or D because it's just like a transposition, right? If you do this shape, if you move that anywhere on the fingerboard, you say you like it there, whatever note that is, that's an F, and you'll get the same shape. And that's a good thing about the guitar. We have this symmetrical shapes or same shapes, but of course different keys or registers. Okay, when I say register, it can be like low, but it can be like high. And that's really good when you're soloing, okay? Now, next thing is looking at the fingerboard going in that direction, looking at the fingerboard going down, looking at the fingerboard going right side, let's say, okay? So you will try to find what we call unison. Yes, this is important. Unison and octaves. Actually, I talked about this in the Filipino guitar community module 8, but I'm adding it up here in module 4 so that you will find your or create your own shape if you want to. What I mean by that is C, D, right? So D, same as that one, so it's a unison. This D on the fifth fret, fifth string, is the same as the open string, fourth string, right? So that's why when we tune the guitar, it's like this, right? Those are unison. This B is the same as this B. This E is the same as this E. And so on, right? So when you're finding your notes on the fingerboard, let's say you just got this one. And then you can get this one. Those are the same notes. C here, C here. The same. This G here is the same as G here. Right? This is a really good exercise if you want to just look at the fingerboard, sit down, and let's say you play the E here, and try to find the notes that sound the same as this one. So it's very basic. Just use your ears. You can do like even like this. Oh, that's the same. See? Those are the same. The 7th fret here on the 5th, and then the 2nd fret here on the 4th. Now, when you're creating your own scales, you'll be doing like do, re, mi. You can do like do, re, mi, right? Like that. Even without knowing the theory at first or not knowing the whole fingerboard. Because it's really important to know the whole fingerboard. Of course, like this is E, this is A, this is G, this is B, this is E, this is F, this is B, this is F, this is F, this is, and so on and so forth. But if you're starting out, what I'm teaching you right now is try to sit down and just find the notes on the fingerboard, especially the ones that I'm teaching you right now, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And you'll find out, especially the ones, again, that I'm teaching you left, down, and right, you will create your own shapes. And then this one. And then this one. If you do that and try to go, let's say, on a backing track, right? So let's say we're practicing already, and yeah, go find a backing track. If not, if you have a looper, okay, let's try a looper and just record, let's say, a C chord, you know, the one that we talked about before, C chord, then F, then C, right? And then from there, everything that you've learned, like the scales, you can focus on this one. And we talked about subdivisions. You can do 8 note, you know, you can do quarter note, you can do half note, okay? Example, 8 note, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and And as you can see, I'm playing different positions on the guitar. Now, what is the purpose of this? So that when you play scales, you can actually hear, how it sounds like with the chord progression. Why are we trying to learn the scales? Number one, so that we know later on we will know music theory, right? Like those thirds, those fourths, those fifths, those whatever number, 7s, 11s, 13. That's good. But actually also we're studying scales so that we can do solos and create melodies, lines, right? And for you to be able to do that, I actually talked about it in the Filipino guitar community again. It's all about the chord progression. So how you follow when you do solos, how you create solos, about the chord progression. So if you're just practicing like this every day, It's more about the skills of playing and not about more of like how to connect your ears. I can say even not the fingers, but the ears to your guitar, because you can actually play it like this with one finger, right? So it's not about the skills, it's more about how we connect what we hear and then transfer it to the guitar, because the guitar will be our extension, the extension of ourselves, the extension of what we hear, and try to put it on the instrument. So what I did there is just a C and F, and then play the. You can do, if you want, you can do slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, doesn't matter, right? You can do that. Then go to the second position here. Go to the third position, but they're all the same notes and actually same sound, right? Next one, while you're doing that, so let's say you got used to all the shapes. Try to do it with different chord progressions. And we talked about it in module 3, like what are the chords that belong to the C or C major scale in this case. So we have C, right? We have D minor, we have E minor, we talked about that, we just go back to module 3. We have F, we have G, we have A minor, we have B diminished, or B minor 7/5, and then back to C. Now, for you to be able to do this, and also train your ears, try to find, or try to work on different chords. Let's say you can do A minor, then F. How about trying that one? Okay, let's try that. And then you do the same C major scale. Right? And now you found out that A minor also works with the C major. So this is what we call the relative major and relative minor, which is very important. So we're studying scales, but I'm also teaching you how you can already use that scale. Application is the best way to learn this. Because if you will just play it like this, you will just hear do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, la, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. But if you play it with a track, and you play it with different chords that are inside the scale, you'll be able to hear what we call, this is module 10, what we call modes. So I'm already giving you an insight or an idea of how modes work. You see C, D minor, E minor. So it means we can actually play, let's say, D minor, right? So D minor, then E minor. Okay? Now, we're going to be using the same major scale. See that? And it sounds really good. That's actually what we call the D Dorian or the E Phrygian in this case. Okay? So that's the importance of knowing all your positions on the fingerboard, knowing all the major scale. That's why I said on the beginning, major scale is, I can say, the most important scale of them all. If you learn the major scale, you'll be able to solo on different keys, different modes, let's say. Okay, so we have the first, second, and third position. If you want to check, you can check my master the major scale 1 on the YouTube channel here, and you have even the licks. Today we will not be talking about the licks. We'll be talking about more of the theory and how to use it and how you can use it for practicing. Like doing like this, what I did, just putting some chords, okay? And then, again, back to unison. The reason why I told you about unison, when you play this C, it's the same as this C. Symmetrical. So everything that you did here will be like same as that one. So again, even without theory, using your ears, try to find the shapes that are available here, going to the left, or I mean going there, right? Right? So you can see. And then going like down, right? And then going to the right. Symmetrical, same as this one, but we just transferred it on the 6th string. And then we move it here, right? And try to find that. I already put that on the PDF. Like I've said, if you want to support me on Patreon, you can get the PDF there, or you can message me on my Facebook page. And yes, you can donate through PayPal or the Filipino community to Gcash. I'll be happy to send you the PDF if you want to. Okay, now once you get again the shapes, the next thing, because we have the left already, we have the going down, we have the right. Okay. Second step is trying to find the register, higher register, or the octaves, right? So because these are like low, see, I'm just playing it like that, and then you finish here, right? Let's say on that C, that's what we call an octave. See here, see here, see here, see here, and everything again that you've been doing, same thing. And try to find those notes, and you will see that the fingerboard is opening up. You'll be learning different shapes, same sound, maybe different timbre or different tone because you're using different strings, but they have the same sound. Yeah, that's why we call it like unison. Same here, same here, same here. And now when you get the octave, which is same here, right? Same here. And try to find those. No one will help you with this one. It's all about you from now on, because I'm already teaching you what you have to do. Even if you get all the PDFs available or everything is online actually. If you check it, you will see the even here on the dreamy heartfelt ballad guitar backing track, which I use, Jam in C by Elevated Jam Tracks. The Filipino Guitar Committee knows it that I always use Elevated Jam Tracks. Hello. So I'm giving credit to them. Thank you for your beautiful backing tracks. So I'm using that one, and they even have the notes on this on the the scale on the screen. Hello, Albert Manolong, Emerson Galisa, Kramerville, and Eric Anoy. Hello, guys. Even if you have that, the best way is actually, I call it like mapping out your fingerboard. Try to really find it. Everywhere you see it. Oh, this is a C. This is a C. Oh, this is a C. Oh, this is a C. This is a C. This is a C. This is a C. And from there, try to find the major scale, which is, let's say I'm just trying to find it like this. So next is G, then B, then, and find a shape which Actually, this is just a guide. You can make your own shape even. I can make it like, I don't know. You can make it like that, or I can slide even like that. So try to make your own shape even. And after that, get a backing track or a looper, or in this case, the one that we did. Hopefully it will play now. Um, and then try to use it, okay? Without even thinking at first of the chord progression. You're just mapping out right? Or if you want, if it's like boring for you again, you can go to my YouTube channel and check the mastering, the major scale, and I put there some licks that you can work with, like this one. That's a pedal point lick, and then the next one is can use that one, and then the other lick. So I put how many licks? Like 6 licks that you can use while you're practicing different positions. So every position, 1 lick, and put the backing track. Okay, let's say you have that lick on the second position. If it's too fast, make it slow. That has to do that. Yes. So that's that's module 4. Understanding the major scale. Understanding how to practice with the major scale. You have different shapes. And again, just go back to the video here on YouTube if you want to check all the shapes, which, you know, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and including the octave. Thank you so much, Russell Sarmiento, for that super chat. Really appreciate that one. Thank you so much. You can, if you want to support, yeah, you can. Thank you so much for that. Okay. I suggest getting all the same notes, all the same, even they're all the same, even same registers. And then after that, get this second one, right? Same, right? The octave, and which is this one, and then this one, and then again left, going to the left, and then just straight down, and then going to the right. Make your own shapes if you want to. There are no rules as long as you're playing the same. Okay, like from the beginning, you can even play it like this. Okay, guys, so I hope that's clear to you. The focus of module 4 is knowing the major scale, especially the C major scale, and from there, once you get good at it, we will you can actually transpose it and use it for the next one, which is the minor scale. We have the pentatonic. So the understanding of the major scale is the foundation. Okay. Lastly, I want to talk about the PDF. Let me check. When this is very important, and this is the last part of the lesson. When you study the scales, they have numbers. Yes, they have names, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, but also learn that the C here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay? Or 8, but we usually use 1. Hello, Claudette, brother. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it, 7 notes. You have to know those notes. Why? Have you heard of like C7 sus4, C sus4, C add 11, C7 sharp this, sharp that, right? So we use numbers in Western music, and I talked about this on chords and chord theory. Like we use numbers also for chords. Let's say C, right? So that's C, then E, 1, 3, 5, C, E, G, C, E. That's 1, 3, 5, 1, 3. Then you can put 5 there if you want to. And you could create the chords. So the chords actually came from the scales. So everything, if I want to go like C major 7, so that's a C, which is 1, 3, 5, plus the 7. So that's how important the major scale is. This is where we take the names of the chords even, and the quality of the chords. Like we will go on module 5, I think it's a minor scale, where we have the 1, 3, and then we flat it to make it minor. If you flat the third, it will be minor. And you can even add the 7 if you want to, but it's a flat 7. Or you can do a minor major 7. So this, guys, once you get the major scale, that's your foundation for everything. Foundation for everything. Pentatonic, major pentatonic, and then the minor, because it's going to be what's relative to C is A minor. So all the notes that's in the C major, which we did earlier, is the same as the notes in A minor. So that's how important the module 4 is. So really try to digest this, practice this. Okay. It will take me some time to post again the next module, but I want you to focus on this one. Go to my page and check mastering the major scale and really work on it, because the major scale is very important for your progress. I know you did the chords already. Just to give you an idea, see, let's say you're good with chords already and you're just playing like this. Everything that I did there with the chords are, or I can make it like easier even here in the open position. There's a major scale. Okay, so you get the idea. It will work well with all the chords that we talked about in the C, and imagine doing that on all keys. So very important to focus on the module 4. This is the foundation. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can put it down there. I'll be answering it later on in the comments once I uploaded it. And that's for module 4. Now I'll be going to Facebook for the updates, because we have like winners for the ones who watched today and like and commented on this one, okay, for the Filipino guitar community. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and see you on the next module or the next video that I'll be posting here on YouTube. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.